Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are doing Obi-Wan Kenobi and General Grievous, the Star Wars Beyblade X Hasbro collaboration set. This is the third Star Wars set that we've got in its collaboration series. Now I did do some digging to see if there was a fourth set. I was unable to find a fourth set, so as far as I understand, there's only three. So with this being said, General Grievous is pretty much a echo of Horn Rhino, and Obi-Wan Kenobi looks to be a echo of Lance Knight. So yeah, let's get over to the back of the box, discover the parts, and go from there. So here we have it. Obi-Wan Kenobi is using the 460 ratchet and the point bit, and General Grievous, actually that 380 looks really cool, has a 380 ratchet and high needle. Very cool looking parts, that is for sure. The one thing I noticed right away from Obi-Wan Kenobi is it definitely looks like Rock Leone. It definitely has a Rock Leone shape. Literally all they needed to do was give it that Rock Leone green and slap a Rock Leone bit chip in there, and yeah, we got Rock Leone. So I thought that was funny. So let's go ahead and get these bad boys opened up, and we will go from there. And with the blaze unboxed, let's take a look at them. Alright, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, like I said, it definitely looks like Rock Leone. Like, a lot like Rock Leone. I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be slapping a Rock Leone sticker on this. That might actually be really good for defense too, like really good for defense, because I remember Rock Leone was just so good for defense back when it originally released. Other than that, I gotta say, it looks pretty nice. It's really nice the way they did this. Here's the QR code sticker for you guys. Alright, then we have this, I don't know if it's gold or bronze and silver. We'll say bronze and silver. Bronze and silver 460, pretty cool as well. Like, I'm not a fan of 460, but bronze and silver, that's really cool. And then we have this deep brown point bit. Yeah, not much to go over, it's point. Moving on to General Grievous. This is actually kind of interesting. He didn't really do too much other than add his arms on top of the Horn Rhino layer. So this one had very minimal changes to it. Other than that, you know what? It's still pretty cool. I like the color scheme that it's going for. This should have been on the Obi-Wan Kenobi. This should have been on the Obi-Wan Kenobi. Then we would have had Rock Leone. Alright. Boom. QR code. Then we have this off-white, like almost like a vanilla coloring white with a deep red 380 ratchet, and then yeah, another brown bit. We get high needle. This one is less of a darker brown, so yeah, very nice. All right, let's get these bays weighed real quick. So we have Obi-Wan Kenobi coming in at 30.3 grams. General Grievous 30.9 grams. So General Grievous is actually heavier than Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna put it all together real quick, and then we'll do a total weight. We have Obi-Wan Kenobi coming in at 38.7 grams, and then General Grievous 40 grams flat. All right. So now, just for comparison's sake, we have Horn Rhino right here, 41.7, 40 grams flat. Okay, 40 grams flat. So it is lighter than Horn Rhino. And then we have Lance Knight. We have 41.5. Obi-Wan Kenobi, 38.7. Definitely way lighter than Lance Knight. Alright, let's get that stadium going, and honestly, these will be the bays we will be using today. So just to kind of keep the video short, and for those who don't know, when you get a collab set, you also do get a light launcher with whatever the collab is. The only cool thing, the only gripe is for the Star Wars ones, I wish they would have had colored ripcords. Like, honestly, I feel like the Star Wars for the Jedis should have been blue, and then the Siths should have been red, and then like the Stormtrooper outfits should have had like a white launcher ripcord. That would have been nice, but it is what it is. Alright, let me grab that stadium. Alright, we are back. So how this is gonna work is we're gonna do the set as a whole first. We'll go through the test spins, and then we'll go through the set battle. Then what we'll do is we'll do General Grievous versus Horn Rhino, and Lance Knight versus Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alright, first up, let's do General Grievous. 3, 2, 1. Alright, and that is General Grievous. Next up, we will do Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alright, and that is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alright, so now we're going to move on, and let's do the battle. 3, 2, 1. General Grievous gets a spin finish. 3, 2, 1. Nice! And Obi-Wan snipes underneath with a Jedi strike to get General Grievous with a burst finish. Alright, 2 to 1. 3, 2, 1. Can Obi-Wan do it again? No, General Grievous. Nice. Over finish. 2 points. He's now at 3. 3 to 2. 3, 2, 1. Oh, a near miss. Like, we got slight connection. And General Grievous beats Obi-Wan. Very nice. There's going to be a couple factors to play into that. One, Obi-Wan is definitely lighter than General Grievous, and with General Grievous being a defense type and actually having not great weight, but a decent weight to it and high needle, it's going to stay planted a little bit easier in the stadium. Alright, enough with that. Let's move on. So obviously General Grievous is the better bay. But yeah, let's move on. Let's do Horn Rhino versus General Grievous. 3, 2, 1. Both are using the 380 ratchet. One's using spike and the other's using high needle. Horn Rhino with a stamina spin finish. 3, 2, 1. And another spin finish goes to Horn Rhino, 2 to 0. 3, 2, 1. And Horn Rhino beats out General Grievous, 4 to 0. That is horrible. Alright, Horn Rhino is better than General Grievous. Now it's Lance Knight versus Obi-Wan. High needle 480 versus 460 points. Alright, Lance Knight, spin finish. Just could not connect. Can Obi-Wan beat Lance Knight? Obi-Wan secures its first point. Doing better than General Grievous, that's for sure. Alright, 3, 2, 1. We do get an extreme dash there. And Lance with its second win. 2-1. 3, 2, 1. And 3-1. 3, 2, 1. Can Obi-Wan hold on? Oh no, and Lance Knight beats him 4-1. All spin finishes. Yeah, the one thing these Echo Bays definitely suffer from is them being light. And I know they're doing that on purpose, just so enough the fact that they're more for collection purposes. You're not supposed to actually use them in tournaments and stuff like that, but I know there's people out there that like these bays so much that they'll go out of their way to find good combos for them. Other than that, you guys, I still say it was a fun find. It was definitely a fun pickup. Would I go out of my way if I'm just strictly collecting for tournament purposes? No, I would not. I would just stick to stuff that's good and skip this. Now, if you're just a collector like me and you like to collect stuff in general, I would say, yeah, it is worth picking up. It is worth the going out of your way and picking it up because it's a nice piece for the collection. I mean, both bays look really good, honestly, at this angle that I'm looking at them right now. Both bays look really good. And I really don't have any complaints with the way the bays look. Other than, like I said, Obi-Wan should have had the green, General Grievous should have had the blue. Because then if you put a Rock Leone sticker on Obi-Wan, then you got Rock Leone. Other than that, you guys, yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. With that, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Have a great day, everyone.